Radiant team ban. LGD's turn to ban. Radiant team ban.
Boys and girls, welcome back. It's Navi versus LGD as the Dota 2 action continues here at MDL Macau. I'm LD. I'm joined here by the honorable Dota veteran himself, Winter. As Navi and LGD get ready to do battle.
Ten seconds remaining.
I feel hungry.
5 seconds remaining.
So yeah, guys, for those wondering, there's 9 teams, round robin, BO1. Bottom 5 eliminated, top 4 to the playoffs on the third and final day. So that is the format. We are very early here in the actual group stage, I should say. So that's that. Now we can get into the draft here, see what the teams have cooking for us. LGD with the early Ench ban, that's something a little different. We're going to see the Shaman and Clockwork also removed. Navi banning out the Bane, BH, and the Elder Titan. So pretty much all supports.
Haven't you been watching Navi? They like to play Ench and Shadow Shaman.
Radiant team pick.
Apparently not, Mr. Larry David. Apparently not. And LGD has picked the hero with the highest win rate for their team.
Are you sure about those stats?
No, but I just know that there've been a lot of games when Yao is on Earth Spirit.
Oh, so we got some. So now we're broadcasting fake stats. That's not what we do here. You know, we're all about the cold hard facts.
You don't even broadcast anything. You're just beyond the schedule. We're gonna broadcast at 2 p.m. but turn the stream on at 2 p.m. No stream.
Sound like you got some pent-up rage there, buddy.
Radiant team pick.
Let's get back into the game, okay?
Okay, so Nyx comes out, and we'll see what Navi look to follow this up with. Get some great team fight control, good ganker.
Medusa, Nyx Medusa, lul.
Ew. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Teams do that. Haven't you been watching?
Doesn't mean it's not gross. Those are both like 2 of the most disgusting heroes in the game. Like, if I saw Nyx in real life, I would either run away, or I would try to crush it.
I am sure you will be running away.
LGD.
If he's my size, yeah, probably. But Navi, they're gonna grab the Wyvern here, which has been surprisingly in the games we've cast ignored so far, or at least not picked up early.
Still a very good hero.
Radiant team.
Very useful hero throughout the game. Another Omni Knight. Omni Knight is a counter pick for Wyvern and Nyx. Repel is very good against Nyx. GA and the heal and whatever is very good against the Wyvern.
Yeah, sometimes we've seen teams try for like the Ancient Apparition to counter the Wyvern, but against the Nyx that could be a little risky. Still, they're gonna ban it, even so.
China team, man. China team like AA.
They're not all the same, okay? You know.
China team like to pick AA.
They're not a monolith.
Really? They always pick AA to counter Wyvern. And a lot of other things like the tanky heroes. Because Ice Blast is very good against the tanks. You cannot regen.
Ooh, Navi banning up the Dusa. Yeah, that repelled Dusa. Pretty annoying.
And also because they like to pick CK, PL. Medusa is pretty good against. I mean, maybe not so good against PL if you like lane 1v1 mid. PL does okay against actually does better than like you win the lane against Medusa if you use your spells correctly to dodge the Mystic Snake.
10 seconds remaining.
So yeah, Navi, they've got a good supporting cast here. Probably going to show a core. What are they looking to run for Mr. Dendy, Mr. Crystallize?
A lot of Viper for Dendy. I guess you don't know that because you haven't been watching.
That's not true. I do know that. I watched a Navi VOD from Dream League last night.
Navi
versus VP.
VOD. Singular. One.
A series of games went through in a single VOD. Okay, relax. You know, you don't have to constantly, like, you're relentless, dude. Just chill. Here's the Void. So they get the big team fight. They get maybe a way to deal with the Omni Knight. You know, who cares about the Repel or Guardian's Angel if you lock him down?
Statistically, Void has a higher win rate against Omni Knight. That was before, when Diffuser can remove the stuff, the GA. But now I don't know that.
It still gives you like a really long duration disable, you know, so like you combine that with the Winter's Curse. Well, if you catch him, I'm saying.
Yeah, but still you can catch the repel targets, you know. So.
Yeah, that's true. So LGD, Disruptor, good counter initiation here. Maybe shut down that Void in team fights a little bit, or set up the chase with the Earth Spirit.
Okay, so they need damage now into the Chronosphere.
10 seconds.
Sunstrike, Queen of Pain.
5 seconds remaining.
Gyrocopter? No.
But Void is their carry, I think.
Yeah, it's not really something Navi would run either.
Yeah, and they don't run Gyro mid, so I think that this is gonna be like some co-op or Invoke. Probably co-op, or maybe even like I don't know about Lina, because they haven't been picking Lina.
I mean, can you still do the Viper here? It's not AoE so much,
okay.
But...
You drop your poison in the Chrono, the Nether Toxin. Pretty good. For damage, but I think I might prefer still co-op, something like co-op, like Instant Burst, because they don't have like Instant Burst damage right now. You look at their heroes, Nyx is control, Wyvern is damage over time.
How about Death Prophet?
Oh, Death Prophet's good. But Omni Knight is like
LGD's turn.
Annoying for Death Prophet.
Ooh. So little map control here. You've got the Nyx Beastmaster now, the Hawk, the Vendetta ganks, some good objective taking potential.
Yeah, it's another stun that goes through Repel. So there's 3 stuns that go through Repel now.
10 seconds remaining.
It's still an Omni Knight, but I think that's about as good as it gets, Winter.
5 seconds.
Yeah, they need a tank now, a frontline tank that can survive anything. And Mr. Larry David is gonna say, Rev King!
I was not going to say that, but His Majesty would fit in great with this lineup, you know?
But it's bad. There's mana burn, and there's a Necro book coming. You're gonna die.
Radiant team banned.
Oh, you meant for LGD. I meant for Navi.
Oh, for
think
Navi.
Think of the synergy with the Void and the Chronosphere. They go great together.
Invoker,
really great.
Last pick Invoker for Navi. They have Beastmaster, Void, and Nyx.
10 seconds remaining.
How do you feel about like Invoker's place in the meta nowadays?
Highly situational, because you get pressured very easily.
They ban
out. Is this the right situation?
Yeah, I think so. The heroes.
It's like a last pick, but you don't know they're mid.
Yeah, depends on the last pick of LGD. I think if the Invoker can get a good lane, I mean, you can just use 3 people to guard him, like a Nyx and Wyvern, and just guard him, and leave the Void alone. It's whatever. Just make sure the Invoker is fine, and then he'll be very good with the lineup. There's so many setup for Sunstrike.
5 seconds remaining.
LGD going for some very strong, like, mid-game chasers, lots of low cooldowns on their team, so able to fight quite often. They're
gonna need like one more stun hero, like they need, I think, actually maybe not, they have 3 stuns. They need like a front line, I think, someone to protect the Gyro. Like Gyro and Omni wants to play like behind the team fight, and you need someone to be in front to tank.
How about Sniper for Navi?
Oh, not bad. Sniper is not bad. Quite good. Because you have a lot of synergy as well. Because you have Beastmaster and Void can be a big distraction in the fights, and then Sniper can lay into the enemy.
10 seconds.
Guess we'll see what LGD's last pick is.
Yeah. Maybe some
Bandit Tinker.
Maybe some Dragon Knight. Because they want to push. In the case they want to push with the Gyro plus another pusher. That's why they ban the Tinker. Maybe. That's the idea. And Tinker is also a hero that goes really well with the Navi heroes. Tinker and Beastmaster, and Tinker and Faceless Void. Chrono and
with the Nyx as well. Oh yeah.
It's actually very good.
Oh, no Dendy Viper this time. Oh, he'll be forced into something different.
I mean, Okay, Viper is very good here because it's a very tanky hero, and Nyx, Wyvern are like heroes that don't really want to fight against Viper because you drop a spell, you stun, and then you stun him, and you get damaged by the skin. Ah, it's annoying.
5 seconds remaining.
So, I mean, Invoker feels like kind of weak though, right?
The lane hard. If you pick Invoker, the lane's very hard.
Sniper does pretty well against Viper, right?
I don't know. I never played that matchup.
Okay. Well, maybe you should play more Dota, bro.
Bro, I don't play mid.
You are supposed to be an analyst.
I don't play mid. I just watch other people play mid.
Oh, last pick for Navi. Other damage in the Chrono, there's like Marana, but she's not going to do well against Viper. Ooh, who will it be? Shadow Fiend. Oh, how did we forget the Dendi Shadow Fiend?
I think Shadow Fiend might hit. Okay, never mind. They're gonna two-man bodyguard him, so the Earth Spirit and Viper cannot kill him. Yeah, I think they're gonna do that. And if Dendi gets past his first few levels, you get I think starting from level 4 onwards, level 4, level 5, you just can lane against the Viper. Because of the
as we learned back in a Fistful of Tangos, Shadow Fiend actually beats the Viper after those early levels.
Wow, although what memory, Larry David, what memory.
That was like our first time casting together.
No.
Do you remember that?
That's not.
The G1 League. Yeah, it was like we did that, and then we broadcast the G1 League. You've forgotten our beautiful past.
All I remember, it was all a scam, you know? Parker told me, oh, come online, cast with me. And then I come online. Parker
and it's me. You're stuck with me. I know
and
how terrible
sorry, I'm actually busy. Can you cast with my friend instead? Like, who's your friend?
It's just this random David guy. You know?
He has the same name.
He looks like Ogre. Alright, here we go, guys. Navi, their opening match here, MDL Macau. And meanwhile, LGD 0-1 and looking to rebound in their second match.
Oh, you have not been introducing players. Is that not a thing now?
There's been I guess now you could do it again because they disabled the TPs early, like they had the cooldown. But I kind of stopped doing it because like you'd miss like the early wards in action. And sometimes you'd even miss first blood.
Oh, look at General. He's gonna go behind and pull creeps. He has an orb of venom.
30 seconds to battle.
He wants to kill the supports, yeah? Interesting.
So up against the Gyro. Looks like might be on his own.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the orb venom though. Like it's... are they gonna like do some... Maybe they're gonna roam on his lane. I'm not sure what's the plan here. Maybe the Nyx is gonna try to play top so with the orb venom they can kill the supports. But I'm kinda expecting at least one of the supports from Navi to be protecting the SF. They need to protect him.
Battle begins.
And screw you, Crystallize. You're on your own. I mean that's the way a lot of teams been playing now. They protect the mid and the off lane. They don't protect the carry.
Yeah, we saw the tri-lane mid last game from OG. Seemed to work out.
Who would have thought? Huh? Tri-lane mid is gonna be a thing.
Yeah, you know, I thought they like removed the extra creep.
Look at the mid now.
Uh-oh. General's in a little trouble here. Ame laying into him with the Rocket Barrage. Could well be the first blood. He's got another Rocket Barrage cooling down soon. General keeps on running. Got to try to maybe fog him. Brings out the board for the slow. Also tanks up the barrage. But still, the chase goes on. General, he's trapped. The creeps are coming in. The barrage is there. He tried to, I guess, double juke Ame and just ran back in.
I think he missed micro. He thought he was pulling the ball away, but then the ball died. So
and then he was pulling his hero.
He was pulling his hero, yeah.
Well, a nice handicap here for Ame to get the lane started.
So the tri-lane has begun for Navi.
A casual tri-lane, yeah, why not? Oh, really? Got the range creep.
Oh.
Put him into submission.
2v3, no problem. This is very good for LGD now. They're gonna get the glimpse.
Oh, they're gonna get more. General could be another death for him. That Gyro trying to run him down. Has the superior move speed, but the creep is in his way. Oh, then the Centaur to the rescue. He is the master of beasts after all. Seems only fitting.
Man, not having not having
Roger, second miss done for him. He is in struggle city here.
I mean, don't worry. He's gonna, play well later. He's always very good with nicks. I like how he skill builds his nicks as well. He maxes the carapace at 7 and he has like 2 stun. Or sometimes 2 stun, 1 mana burn, and then max carapace. But usually he gets like 2 impale and 4 carapace at 7.
Saneko giving Victoria a little pressure, but still gets the bounty in.
Yeah, I mean,
so,
this general Beastmaster, I think he's regretting getting the All Venom. I don't think he would have died just now when he was pulling the creeps if he had a stout shield. Because he was so close, like he was like supposed to live, Anyway.
Did he expect like a different matchup, you think, or?
Not sure though.
They nail the stun here. They might be able to get the kill on maybe. Trying to turn around, but the carapace this time just right for Roger. And Roger will make it out, and Yao now a little bit of trouble, but should be able to back away to the tower, makes it out safely.
Yep, and bottom lane is the... I don't think we talked about this lane yet. The double melee lane. Right now, FY leading the CS 16 against the 10 of Crystallize.
How does the Void fare here? Like when he gets higher levels in the Time Walk, is he able to take the fight?
Yeah, I mean, but it's still... Omni is very strong what we want. Because of degen, it reduces your attack speed, making it very hard for you to trade. Even though you can time walk the purification damage, but you still can't really trade very well because of the degen.
Now Dendy gets caught out here. Looks like Yao rolled it and tried to head south through the river, but ends up getting picked off. So nice retaliation kill. LGD up by quite the substantial margin. All of their cores farming well.
Because
the lane's all going well.
3-man mid. That's why they are doing very well in the other 2 lanes. And on top of that, look at the SFCS. He has 2 bodyguards in mid lane, but he's still losing CS to the Viper.
Well, they're looking to dive maybe. This is way too far. And Roger, 3rd miss stun of the game, batting 250 on the Nyx. Definitely struggling to hit those.
Not having a good game so far, but they can fall back to their team fight with the Crystallized Chronosphere later into the game. Chronosphere into SF damage with the Raze, and then the Curse.
I mean, do you abandon the tri-lane now? Like, it's even harder for Dendy to take this lane.
They have to cover him, because if he's not having supports around him, he can just easily die to like a roll into the Viper, like right clicks.
Ame committing for this. He's got the level 3 rocket barrage. In comes Saneko, but the cold embrace ain't gonna save you. He gets glimpsed back. Oh, maybe it will if the barrage isn't gonna find him. The creeps have surrounded him.
Oh, he missed.
Actually does make the difference, and now Ame still trying to finish off General, but the kinetic field comes out. The carapace not gonna matter. And while that was happening, Dendy got blown up mid. Yao found the kill on him. So across the board, LGD just sweeping right through Na'Vi and looking for more. Maybe even thinking about a dive here on Saneko. They're still not done yet. Oh, Ame, you think he might be in too far, but with another barrage, he might be the one collecting another kill. Roger has no mana for a carapace here. Still duking it out. Now tries to back away. Should be okay for now. Another barrage, and Roger done again. Ame just racking up the kills and putting his name all over the feed. General with the X is still not up for the kill. The boar in pursuit is the slow sufficient. He needs that oof, and he'll get it. Finds the kill, and now turning back the other way. Also wants Victoria. One more auto attack. He should be able to run this disruptor down. No mana. Can General salvage it? He needs this. He needs it bad. He wants that disruptor. Gets it too. The double kill for him. Oh.
Roll in.
Meanwhile mid. Oh, another death for Shadow Fiend, who's quickly becoming Shadow Feed. LGD collect another. He's at 1,700 in net worth. The Viper nearly doubling him up to 2,700.
6 minutes into the game, LGD has a 3k net worth lead.
And looking to make it more as they keep on fighting into Ame's rocket barrage. They gotta respect the power of the copter, the cold embrace. He's just gonna try to pummel through this with the boulder smash. They get the kill anyway. Oh, LGD punishing Na'Vi so hard.
This helicopter is owning, man.
And it's just like those little things, you know, you mentioned like the early oov, just that little misclick, all of a sudden Gyro's phase boots, now you can't run away from him. You know, heroes that are under-leveled TPN and they're dying, and then the Shadow Fiend, it's a domino effect. He's left alone and he dies as well.
Look at how ahead this Omni is as well. Omni is 700 net worth ahead of the Void.
Making a move on Roger here. They commit the ultimate for maybe. Now the Boulder Smash connecting. Victoria there with the follow-up, just plinking in the additional damage. Scores the kill as well. Trying to turn this around to Soneko, but he's likely just going to feed another one as they glimpse back Deddy. Oh, the beefier, more delicious takedown is the Shadow Fiend. TP's coming in all over the place, but maybe just tanks it, shakes it off, walks away. They might even go for more. Kinetic Field at the ready. It's Roger back to mid again. The support's still level 3, already level 4. On the LGD supports.
This is really, really bad. They have to get a kill with this chrono.
Oh, Ame is called down. Does he look to go in general here? No TP.
They're gonna shrine the Void and maybe TP top and chrono and kill the gyro. Let's see if they have enough damage. They need like another. Maybe they might need the SF to move to top if they wanna get a kill. They have to use this chrono to get a big pick up.
They need this to work. They're even committing a smoke. Looks like wrapping around Soneko and Roger, but the gyro's back in the woods.
How are they gonna
He's
kill
tanky.
The gyro? How are they gonna kill these two guys? They need the Void.
He's got raindrops as well, and yeah, without the gyro, or sorry, without the Void, there really doesn't seem to be a way. But maybe get Victoria, call down committed. So not a whole lot of help for poor Victoria on his retreat. Carapace coming out from Roger to usher the gyro away. Glimpses back one up to Hydra. There's the heal. FI looking for the turnaround, and now Dendy could be in trouble. Ame chasing forward, doesn't have to call down for pursuit, but he's fearless. This copter knows no limits, just slicing through Navi, forcing the ball back. Has he gone in too far? The boulder smash from the river interrupts Crystallize, who I think was about to chrono. Though, with the Omni in the neighborhood, I don't know if that works out. Now, Roger hunting. Looks like he's going to try and juke out FY. Head south, makes it out. And Navi forced to retreat. Gyro just TPing away bottom. Viper just farming up mid. So much committed, and they get nothing.
5 heroes top, no kills, and Viper was pushing the mid tower. Now Gyro just TP's bottom to push out the wave after clearing the triple stack at top.
And now LGD, they see an opening. They're going to go in and Soneko rolling forward. Poison attacks coming out, combine it with the Viper Strike. Good damage done so far. Soneko now silenced up. And Soneko goes down again.
That's why I said this is their best hero, man. He's doing so much for his team.
I mean, I would ask you what adjustments they can make, Winter, but I feel like they've tried to make adjustments. They've tried to go for these ganks, smokes, and just hasn't worked out against LGD.
I mean, the game is like snowballing. Like, they have to get something with the chrono. They have to. If they don't get something with the chrono, they're just gonna lose another fight and lose their towers. And right now, they have a 5k gold deficit without losing any of their towers. That's how bad the situation is. Once LGD start to get the towers, it's gonna be just...
They're smoking. They're heading on mid again. It's Roger they're after. Tries to back away. They get the glimpse back into the kinetic field. Does match the lob out the stun, but the boulder smash immediately thwarts that TP attempt. Down he'll go, and Navi trying perhaps to answer back, but Ame is again a very tough takedown. Still no movement from the Void since that one attempt, which he was rather late to as well. LG just going to take this opportunity to push.
I can understand that what he was trying to do. He was trying to wait for a fight to happen, then he joins the chrono. But I think at this rate he has to be there to start the fight with the chrono, which is something that he really wants.
Soneko, another death. Tried to wrap around, but gets punished for it. He did get the ward out. Was it worth it? And again in the mid lane, Roger also in danger. Another kill for LGD with Hiraki in the mid. Barely even have time to talk about it. But they look for the turn. Perhaps they can get something here. General stays alive. The chrono comes out, but it's not before the death of the Beastmaster. Down he goes. He gets the bashes. They get the raises. They'll get one. They need a second. They need this Yao kill. Two. Can they score it? They will. It's a double, and it goes to Dendy.
Oh my god, the Earthspirit actually walked into the chrono. He actually missed the chrono on the Earthspirit. Yep, I mean, it's something. They got a gyro kill. Big kill, but right now chrono is down. LGD is going to force the tower for sure. They got the tier 1 and mid, and they're going to force the bottom tier 1.
I think
they can do anything.
I think it's a little early to put the Navis. The Navis are back out just yet, guys. We got to see a little more from them, and they're gonna have to wait for the chrono to make a play. They're down, still almost 7,000 gold, and LGD very low cooldowns here, Winter. Aside from, I guess, the Guardian Angel, which isn't even that long, so they can constantly take these fights.
Magnetize is pretty long now. The level 1, 100 seconds.
Yeah, it's decently long.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
But he can still do a lot without his ult, you know, so.
Bro, click on all the LGD calls.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
What the heck? Is this like a thing now? All the China cores are just buying drums? Everyone?
I guess if you're just trying to push the tempo, it works out, you know? If they're fighting this much, sure, why not? Seems to be working.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Hunting Seneko, he worms his way back through the trees, looks like he'll make it out.
Dire's top tower is under
But that does expose this bottom tower, perhaps.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Creeps aren't there.
They're getting a top tower, so that's great for Navi. They got a tower. LGD is not forcing any towers now, so any time Navi gets to farm, they're just gonna try to get the most out of it and wait for their chrono. They can only fight with the chrono. Without chrono, they can't do much. Try to split. They should just try to split because they have pretty good wave clear. Wyvern, Shadow Fiend, Beastmaster, they all push lanes pretty well.
Radiant structures are fortified.
It seems like they can kind of slow the game down. Whereas the way LGD have itemized, especially, like they're really committed to this early fighting.
Oh, so Roger gonna make us. Oh, he's gonna break the smoke.
Oh, could be big. Might also die for it.
I mean, it's whatever if he dies for this, you know. He did his job.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Navi meanwhile off pushing the top side of the map, but LGD just marching that way. Yeah, looking to make a move. Crystallize could get the jump on him. Chrono available, and they do see Yao, but they want to get more than one. They're looking for that 2-3 man Chrono perhaps. Rolls forward. Roger right there, and now they get the nuke off. Lucky Roger in position, will try to carapace, retreat. Ends up going down.
His Vendetta ran out. They didn't even have this sentry. They didn't even have any sentries for him.
Dire's middle tower
But
is
I
under
think it's good for Navi though. They didn't lose the tier 1 bottom. They were supposed to lose the tier 1 bottom. And they forced rotations top. And they lost the support.
Yeah, that's kind of a space created. Crystallize just like farming up in the bottom lane. He's going for the Battle Fury, so they look to farm their way back into this one, though. Might be hard with the Static Storm. Into the Kinetic Field. Into the damage from maybe. Can he walk it off? The Boulder Smash from distance says no. LGD. Big pick there. And now looking for more in the mid lane. They might find Seneko. Call down coming through if this first one hits with the drums. Banging those bongos. Seneko to the high ground, but straight into the waiting arms of a little more nuke damage. The Rocket Barrage cooling down. The homing missile coming through. Seneko making his great journey around the world. Ame just only getting a couple of rockets. The damn ancients are secret agents for Navi, and they'll end up tanking that damage. Let him get back to safety.
General almost single-handedly took the tier 2 at top. And they got a pick off on Earth Spirit here.
Dire's top tower.
Well, might be able to get Victoria as well. He's going to go for the glimpse back. Kinetic Fields and Roger, but General in the neighborhood. They're a little afraid of Ame. Respect the gyro. Respect the gyro.
Navi's definitely back into this game now, right now.
Yeah, might be able to get maybe too if he sticks around. They're going to try to drive Roger there. The Kinetic Field. Oh, not going to be enough. They just get the free kill on Victoria. Now the chase forward is Ame looking for a bit more. Dendi on the run. Doesn't have a TP though. He could be in trouble. Can look to slow him down here. The Rocket Barrage keeps some vision on him. They've got the homing missile cooling down. He needs to buy that TP immediately. TP out. Not going to happen with the heal. And elsewhere, Seneko, General, scurrying away. So Navi do give up a couple freebies there.
And SFP bought a dagger trying to survive there. I'm not sure if he wants to have a dagger this game.
He's their damage dealer, right? Like, I guess you've got a Void going Battle Fury, but
Not looking good.
he was going for the... Was that FY the one who made the buy the blink TP? I can't remember who did that as the IO. Like a couple years ago. Do you remember that play? No, it was. I think it was older than that. Oh, was it It was Miracle. Miracle.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah. Sea Dota. I remember that game now.
That was like one of the best plays I've ever seen. Here we go. Static Storm into the call down, and they get him. LGD another pick off. This Disruptor, just a gift that keeps on giving. 9 assists for Victoria. LGD still on the warpath.
Yeah, but still Navi has already slowed them down a lot in the last few minutes. They got a tier 2 at top. Like General got 2 towers at top. Tier 1 and tier 2.
Yeah, they're definitely buying time, and I mean the way they're itemizing, like I guess the blink probably not what Dendi wanted, but the Battle Fury at least could help them farm their way back in. They have the Beastmaster to rat it out with the Necro Book.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be their main plan. They're gonna try to wave clear with the Soneko Wyvern. SF gonna push out. Nyx is gonna try to catch when they split LGD up with the lane being shoved out. And they're gonna just try to stall as long as possible. That will be their plan.
Oh, Victoria looks to find another here, Roger. Going invis, and
Yeah,
Vendetta's his way back to safety.
Yeah,
They had the
no-
dust, but didn't use it.
So bottom lane now is
Navir,
getting a
they're
tower.
doing a good job here, Winter. They're dragging LGD around, but well, let's see if General makes it out. Homing missile coming in, rolling boulder. Oh, gets him with the Yules. Omni to the rescue. Now General likely in trouble. Great curse, though. Does General look to take this fight? He's going to go for the roar. Gets the kill on Yao. Man's up. He'll pay. No, Centaur stop. Oh, down he goes anyway, but a noble effort. Gets at least a kill out of it. Really, really nice curse there.
They're forcing mid lane out as well. So Navi, when you look at the map, they're always like having heroes on all the 3 lanes, pushing out and doing a good job so far, despite the heavy deficit they have. That 70 minutes, 7-8k is a lot stage.
They got the Battle Fury for Crystallize.
Let the farm begin, man.
I mean, how much urgency is there for LGD?
Oh,
like,
Nyx is dead. Urgency.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Gyrocopter, Omni-Knight, Viper, they're also pretty strong late game. I don't know, I think Navi is stronger late game because it's not Void. Yeah, I think that's maybe some amount of urgency because late game, right? Chrono onto the Omni and against the Omni-Knight Repel, GA is definitely pretty good. And of course, SF lane here. I guess late game Navi feels like it's easier for their lineup to play.
yeah, I mean, if the Omni doesn't get caught, he can theoretically kind of counter that
I mean, you
Void,
have,
but
you
it's...
have X, you're not gonna get caught if he goes to that stage,
Yeah.
you know? You just sit in
That's
base
true.
and ulti.
That's true.
And then you're like, haha, laugh.
Trollolol.
But the Necrobook is gonna purge your GA. The thing, you know.
Yeah, the revised Necro.
Well, what's the name of it? It's called Purge, right? Oh, Roger.
Yeah, Purge. It's called Purge. Maybe does find a kill in Seneko, but in the bottom lane, more action breaking out as the Boulder Smash comes through. But the counter with the Carapace, Victoria getting repelled up. They roll forward, wanting this Roger kill, trying to finish him off. The Nyx will go down.
Roger saved the Beastmaster there. With the Carapace, because he healed and he got Carapace stunned, so he couldn't use the Beastmaster. Otherwise, the Beastmaster would have died.
And still lose 2 supports, though. And LGD still looking to take that next round of objectives.
Viper has an Orchid. With boost of travel. That's some build.
It's the... Yeah, they've got quite a bit of mobility.
Oh, you're mobile now on a Viper.
Radiant's
How times
Yeah,
has
huh?
changed.
is under attack.
Any move speed talents? No.
Oh, you have move speed from agility now, so Viper
Yeah.
is faster than before.
Touche.
Well, I still rather have status resist as a strength hero.
It definitely seems like the strongest perk out of the 3.
Roger once again scouting, giving his team information. He's queuing into a Midas, expecting the game to go really late. With good reason, because they are like pushing out the waves constantly. But if they keep bleeding kills, right, this window will close. And LGD is gonna want to get a gem in the near future. They secured. Oh no, they're actually getting Roche. Nami is stealing the Roche. This is big.
No real sign that LGD is aware of this right now.
Even if Soneko dies, it's worth it. Yeah. Roger's gonna try to scout and maybe cancel some TPs. Oh, this is really good play. And
Looks like
it's like-
Seneco's even gonna make it out. They're too late to the party. Gyro TPing in, but won't have time to
and
deny
Crystallize is
Dendi.
pushing out top as well. Look at how well they are using the map.
Yeah, they seem more comfortable dodging fights than they are taking them, and they're hunting FY during this time. He continues to push. He feels pretty much invulnerable at this stage, but a good Winter's Curse. Oh, Requiem not even needed. They get the kill.
Well played.
Navi blow him up. They're back in the game, Winter. Just like that, a 10k gold lead down to 7k. They've got an Aegis. They've got a next item coming out on the Shadow Fiend. Completed BKB for Dendi.
They need better vision. LGD has they need some like lane wards to scout all these movements, sentries around for the Nyx.
Oh, big 2-man Chrono crystallized there. Roger with the stun while the Chrono's still going. It stacks it a little bit, but the damage is enough. They get the Yao kills while it's crumbling. LGD falling apart, make it 3-4 down as Navi carve them a new one and just pile down on mid.
What a series of events there by Navi, very well played. They split the opponents up, Viper is not with his team, they take the fight, they had the ward there, so they see everything, allowing the Chrono to be on 2 heroes. It's well played by Navi.
Oh, all of a sudden, new items will be coming, and Navi starting to march down the mid lane, looking to secure that map control. The Viper TP's in. Has to be careful not to get caught out here while the team is respawning, and Tier 2 likely down as well. Roger marches in, gets off the Carapace, the Repel comes out though, and now they try to focus him. Yao leaping forward, the curse is on 2, but maybe just keeps on chasing, chunking Seneko down, likely gets that Wyvern kill as well, he will. Melts in the poison.
Boy, he's holy shit. Okay. That will be a... Okay, next Chrono they have to kill this Viper. I'm gonna get so much gold for killing this guy. They lose again 2 supports, it's like whatever, you know. You remember the Dream League game where Liquid had a severe, like a very high deficit in kills, but they are leading in net worth? It's because they are always losing their supports. And
killing cores, yeah, or farming.
And then they have the Midas up. So I mean, this is like something very similar, you know. LGD is like killing the supports only, and they're not getting any big objectives. They're not getting the Roshan. Navi got the Roshan. They're not pressing forward with the towers.
Dendi, does he sense it coming? He hides in the trees, he sticks around. Oh, Dendi out too far if they find it, but
he's gonna raise the creep wave.
It's just gonna raise the creeps and probably blink TP out. Whoa, LGD, they've got the set now. Dendi, they see him. He blinks, he BKBs, he goes for the TP, and he is out of there. Close call.
It's okay still. They force out. That was like 10-second BKB. That was like a huge BKB charge for the SF.
Was a pretty big commitment though. Smoke in like almost a minute of
smoke again.
4 heroes time.
LGD need to move faster like this. They need to play around each other more. The Viper has a boost of travel. He can be the one far away and join his team later. They just need to have proper vision and the catch.
Well, Dendi, this time, no BKB for you, sir. Where's my team? There comes the Winter's Curse to try and turn around. Dendi dies once. Could they kill him a second time? Is the Void going to come here? Has the TP scroll, and Dendi looks like we'll be able to blink away and get back to safety.
Zach, he got up?
Yeah. And now Navi are pretty free to push here. Crystallize will take this tower.
This is good for Navi. They didn't even bother to send back up. They just focus on what they want to do at bottom. They got the tower.
That was like 3 minutes of LGD's entire team just to get an Aegis, basically.
Oh.
Not too shabby.
Shadow Blade Beastmaster. Something that I've seen a lot recently too. That's why
it's gonna pay off here.
They're gonna need a gem. Oh, he didn't glimpse on time.
Roger actually looking to go in, and they get that roar off, locking the Disruptor in position with the Necrobook. He's going to drop fast. Glimpsing back, Crystallized with the Bash. Almost a third of his health, finishes him off, and now maybe on the run, Shadowblade his way out. They do get just a lick of vision there, but Navi don't have the follow-up control to get the kill. Chrono still available. This is a dangerous maneuver by LGD. If Crystallized looks for the fight, they might get a few, but Navi are content to back away.
Are we not allowed to see the net worth thing now? I don't get to click on the net worth graph. Do you? Can you click?
What do you mean?
You can't look at the net worth.
Oh, well, you have to use the hotkey, I guess? I don't know if there's a button anymore. I just press it's F6 normally, I think.
Oh, because the thing disappeared for I don't know for you if it's the same. I don't see the bar on the right.
Yeah, it's the new UI.
Oh, it's the new UI? Okay, shit.
I guess so, yeah.
I'm idiot.
Have you played, there's been a few patches, Winter. I'm not sure if you've been like playing much recently, but you might want to load up the client every once in a while. Helps you be a better commentator.
Can you click on my profile right now? I'm 168, I've been playing Dota.
Whatever, bro. Whatever.
The heck? What's wrong with you? You are the one.
You're a herald. It's okay. You're a herald caster. I'll carry you.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
No, we all know I'm the herald here. It's okay. But I mean, LGD have lost like almost all their momentum. They've lost the gold. It seems like it's Navi making the moves. How do they right the ship?
They need to expect more of this. Like, get a gem. That's number one. Get a gem and expect the Navi how they're gonna move. Like, have the lane boss. I don't think they have the right vision to catch what Navi is doing. I mentioned earlier they need like lane wards, sentries around the area. They don't have look at the map. Like even before that, like it's 5 minutes ago, they didn't have like lane wards, sentries around the end. You know, like all this entrance into the jungle, like around the ancients area. If you look at their top ancients area, you should have like an op sentry here. Around this, can you see my drawing on the map?
Yeah, yeah.
And here, like here, these two areas are your prime areas that you want, like op sentry, and this side as well. Because they are all the entrances that the Nyx is gonna run in, and or even the Beastmaster when he's split pushing and try to catch people out.
Suneko lurking in the trees. Could be a great position. He starts it off. Winter's Curse, well, maybe not so great. He gets glimpsed right back, and the whole of LGD will kill him, but kind of space created, I suppose. You've got Crystallized push out the bottom lane.
Look at the lane.
Shadow Fiend farming the jungle.
Okay, they have a sentry in the lane now, but they see the Nyx, but they won't be able to catch him. They need a gem, man. They have to buy a gem. Okay, Omni has a gem now. He bought a gem.
I mean, they've got the heroes to catch. You know, you've got the Disruptor and the LR Spirit.
They don't have the correct vision. They need lane wards, sentries around, and they have to like wait for the Nyx to come or the Beastmaster, because they're gonna split up. They're not gonna fight you head on. You need to pick them off. If you don't pick them off, and then you have to boost a travel on Viper. So once you pick them off, you can push out the lanes and you can get objectives.
Well, it looks like Yao wants to buy a gem, but
They already have a gem, bro.
Oh, he has in his quick buy. Yeah, FY already has one. You're right.
Yeah, because the support can't afford it, so like all these greedy offlaners has to learn how to buy the gem for their team, you know.
Well, FY was never known for sacrificing his own farm too much.
I'm sorry, then. Sometimes you can't win the game alone, but you need to win it for. You need to play it for the team, you know. That's why everyone's a team player now.
It's like totally just your opinion, man.
Yeah, man.
Maybe is continue to make plays. By the way, missed that one, but 14, 1 and 4 found another kill. Relic picked up.
He's getting the nullifier, so it's going to lock down. It's going to be annoying for SF because SF can't BKB because he can't use his dagger easily.
He's very item dependent, the Shadow Fiend, like to be engaged in the fights.
So, like I said, they got a pick off, then they were able to transition it to a tower push. Now they need to go back, defend their tower, push out the top, push out bottom. Oh shit, they're not gonna defend bot? They're not? Serious? Oh, okay.
They bring back one. It's Ame for now, but General and Crystallize both waiting. They've probably got the firepower to kill him.
I think the Omni should be here. The Omni Knight should be at bottom. What if they jump
they cancel the TP. Oh yeah, they were thinking about it.
What if they jump the gyro here when the gyro TP down and Omni is not there? Who can save the gyro?
Crystallize just waiting. He comes right out into the waiting arms of a Requiem and pop goes the Ame.
What the heck? Where's the Omni?
He was farming, I believe. He didn't have a TP? No TP?
He didn't have a TP? Oh my god. Because when you
or maybe he did and he just used it?
No, because when they push out like this, right, and there's no vision of the opponents, like the opponent is going to be like, the splitting team is going to camp and kill you. So they need the saving hero to be behind the gyro, which is the guy pushing out. But the guy behind the gyro was the Earth Spirit. Earth Spirit can't really save the gyro.
Well, Navi continue to make the moves. Next Roshan coming soon. Maybe goes in, but this time he is walking into the entirety of Navi. Oh. Can I finish off Crystallize? The curse comes out just a little bit late. And the kill secured.
He actually already had the nullifier, that's why he couldn't be heavy. Oh my god. Nullifier plus Orchid, GG. No items, no spell.
Can maybe carry the game solo as a Viper?
But yo, Viper though. Yeah, I don't know. He's gonna die soon, I think.
We'll see about that. He's invis. He sees Roger. He sees Dendy. He goes straight onto him, tries to lock him down. The stun coming out. Beastmaster's here as well. Maybe still gets the kill, tanks it, shakes it off. General, he'll go in with the roar, and now Roger, he thought about TPing out, he goes back in. And Navi finally will end that streak. That's a godlike 10-kill streak. So General sitting on a big bucket of gold now, 1,800 in the bank.
So what do you get? Refresher? No, maybe Silver Edge. Silver Edge?
For the Viper?
Yeah. Not sure. Maybe just get a refresher or solar crack, like some damage. AC. AC will be good. Some armor items. So LGD, are they gonna be able to get the rush?
they're still just pushing these lanes out so well. You can see General shoving in top.
It's more like
slowing
LGD,
the game down.
It's more like LGD not dealing with their lanes properly. Like they're not sending the right heroes to defend the lanes with the right. Like the setup should be Viper pushing some. Like whoever goes back when they group up, they push out lane. When they go back and defend, the Omni Knight, the supports need to be behind the guy TPing in front of the tower to push out the defend the lane. Because once if they don't do that, the guy who goes back to defend the tower die, and then they're gonna end up with the same problem with the lanes again. They can't go out. And Na'Vi is just using this vision because they have the vision from the Hawk and the Nyx. The Nyx has been, even though he's been, like he's 0-11, he missed so many stuns, but I still feel his presence in the game, you know, like the amount of information he's been giving to his team.
His job is to exist. No, I mean, he missed a few bad ones early especially, but it feels like he's done his job a lot more.
Dude, he's doing so
the
much.
last 10-15 minutes.
He's actually, that's why Dota is so hard, right? He's 0-11 and 8, but he's actually doing so much for his team.
But chat's gonna flame him, you know. So that's rough.
Yeah, but whatever, man. Na'Vi is happy.
LGD smoked up, looking for that jump on Dendi. They missed the boulder smash. He gets up the BKB, just shots right out of there.
I thought he got the nullifier.
He used it, but
huh?
Not
Or
not sure.
Like a cast time or some shit. Or
I guess so.
I mean, like delay before it reaches him, right? Because I've never bought the item.
I don't know. I've never used it either, so your guess is as good as mine. I think it must have a travel time, right? They have nothing else to block it.
Level speed, okay, 1,200, okay.
Well, you might say Dendi's old, but he still has some pretty quick reactions.
New patch for 1 month. I haven't bought the item. Actually, not 1 month, 3 weeks, right? Yeah. I still haven't bought the item in a real game. I mean, when can you buy a nullifier? It's like an expensive item.
When you're a 14-1 Viper, apparently. And team is feeding.
Team is feeding? Huh?
Well, I said when you're a 14-1 Viper and your team is feeding.
But who's feeding? Support.
They're strategically more so than kills.
So Omni bought a dagger, so he starts to realize his job is not to push out lanes, but to just follow the carries around, make sure they're alive. I think the gem should be even, or maybe on the Earth Spirit? I guess maybe it's fine. Okay, they're gonna find someone. Hey, the gem! Freaking! Oh, they saw him and they don't have the gem on the Earth Spirit. Did they see? Okay, maybe they didn't see him. I thought they saw him.
Well, gets away anyway. Satanic does come out now. Ame getting farmed and more farm, but still no great way to deal with the split push. See General shoving in the top lane. Lotus. Roger threatening, running around invis.
Yeah, Beastmaster is buying a Lotus. I guess that's gonna help for the nullifier and the Orchid. Man, this build is cool, man. Nullifier and Orchid.
Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, he hits real hard too.
He kills anything.
Yeah, Void and Shadowfiend are not taking the Viper 1v1 with that build.
Oh, you have to chrono him and kill him first. But then there's gonna be that GA. They're gonna have I mean, they're gonna need like the Necrobolt order, the Necrobolt to purge the GA. But it's gonna be a tall order because it's difficult.
Still anybody's game as far as objectives here go.
Where's the gem? Sure, Gyro has the gem now. He's like fed up.
Your positioning sucks. I don't know, but speaking of which, Ame.
Oh, yeah.
And pretty far here, could be in trouble. Meanwhile, they have caught the air spear, but the repel comes in very timely, and now chasing out Dendi, who's got a BKB to get away while that was happening. Maybe trying to get this counter kill on General. The real action breaking out though with the Chrono coming through. Crystallize forcing out the Omni ult, couldn't catch FY. That means Chrono down. Nothing really accomplished. Has to back away, and now the Boulder Smash comes in. So they go left for the Wolves of LGD, and they chase forward for more. They want Crystallize. They keep the vision on him. They get that homing missile going. How far will Ame go for this? Yao comes in too. Can they get this Void kill as well? He's got no TP for 45. He's got the gem. There's no jukes now. The Shadow Blade ain't gonna save you, my friend. In comes the missile. Rolling forward is Yao. Now FY blinks in, gives him a good old clubbing with the hammer. And LGD hit pay dirt. They force out the chrono. They get the kill. The Shadow Fiend has to blow a BKB. And they still take the fight.
The break they needed, LD. That's the break.
They want more than that.
Oh, General does not have TP. Holy shit.
Almost there, but at the same time, so too is LGD. They're muscling this tower down. Na'Vi, they fought so hard to get back in the game. The gold lead is like almost non-existent right now, but that may not matter if these objectives just collapse. Shadow Fiend, BKB, Requiem ready, but do they make their move? E-Blade to start, brings maybe low, tries to force him back. He's still alive though. The Carapace coming out, trying to salvage things. Out goes the Requiem, not quite enough damage. They even curse up Ame, but the damage is done. The melee's fallen, and they haven't gotten a whole lot as far as kills go. Ame just BKBing, trying to run away, and Yao with the Boulder Smash rolling on to General. They still stick around. Manly plays from Yao.
He BKB and he killed all the Necrobooks with the flag, and then he just backed off. That was good play there by Gyro, making sure that Na'Vi could not chase.
Well, now they got their much-awaited racks.
Okay, so what does Na'Vi need to do here? But SF is going... Oh, he's not going right click build. He's going for magic disable. Oh. So he's trying to kill the... He's trying to hex the Gyro
Viper?
And the Viper and kill them first.
Yeah.
What's the idea? They do have a lot of, I don't know.
Maybe the Omni?
They have so much lockdown already. I feel like he just needs to...
Just get some damage.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the double nullifier. Look at this.
I think this is very hard now. The Void has to now. The only way they can win the fight is the Void lands like a 3-man, 4-man, like whatever big chrono. Otherwise, they can't really take the fights anymore. They're gonna just, if they jump, the Earthspirit jumps and they get the nullifier onto the SF or the Void, I think the fight is over. Oh,
this could be big. They catch out maybe a much-needed kill. The Viper has been slain.
Yep, big kill. And chrono is up. Can they find more here?
Can they find more? Carapace comes out, but Roger, gotta respect that BKB. Boulder Smash and right back into a glimpse where FY is waiting. Hammers him down.
They're
Na'Vi
waiting in the wings though. Na'Vi might want to
stop trying to take this fight. They want to take this Roche. Crystallize, looking for the jump, looking for the leap. He gets the chrono. It's on 2, including FY. Can they muscle them down in time? Requiem layered over the top. He's low. He's low. He's not dead yet. He stays alive through it all, and now manages to get off the ult. The Raze is coming raining in, but still the Omni's gonna survive this one. FY staying alive. Crystallize, probably not so lucky with the homie missile coming in. Silenced up for days and nights on end. He will fall. No chrono. No chance of contesting this rush now, and they even lose the Wyvern. This is Carcass hits the
How
deck.
did the Omni not die? How? Did he like not use his spell, or he thought he was gonna die to the E-Blade and he stopped the race?
Maybe one of the cores like nullified the Shadow Fiend in the middle of that.
What the heck?
I'm not sure.
How did he not die?
They got the Requiem, they got like 2 raises off, the Void was hitting him into chrono, and then he just didn't die.
I think that's like another lane of Rex. And it might even be... can they actually end the game? Probably not. 30 seconds. That's just a lane of Rex. Another lane of Rex. And Beastmaster is resting top. They need to send a defense back.
General, though, still has to take down this tier 3 tower before he can even look to get their first racks, and he's going to be punished, at least for now. Jumping in, they get off a pretty good amount of nuke damage, force him on his heels, roll on in, and meanwhile, the core is bringing down the melee, bringing down the range. LGD staying alive. General will get 1, but well worth it for LGD. They hold the line.
And they got the racks, so they just need to make sure that they not lose anyone else now. Roger is incoming. Omni is running in. Oh my god.
Just beating away at Suneko.
90 damage talent, bro!
Carry FY to the rescue. So he got the casual ultimate orb, but
Who? FY? Oh.
Yeah, but
he wanted
see
to...
it?
Where's his Lincoln's? He has the Lincoln's recipe. Huh?
I think he's going back just straight eggs now. Oh no, he got the Lincolns.
Huh? Okay, you're confusing me. What? I thought he had a Lincoln.
Well, he had the parts, yeah, but I didn't see the last piece of it.
Yeah, well, I think once he gets the axe, it's like... I'm Not sure
Just
what
sit in the fountain, you know, press
Yeah,
R.
because if they can't even win the fight just now when they chrono the Omni, I think they're not gonna win the fight if they can't chrono the Omni.
Well, they've got the Hex now. Is that the item that turns the game around?
I don't think so. I don't think the disable is the problem though, like to be honest. I think the damage is the problem, because Void doesn't even deal that much damage, you know, if you notice. He's built...
Especially with the double nullifiers, like that really is shutting down these carries in fights. Or forcing them to BKB prematurely. Maybe is on the prowl again.
General Red. So okay, so they're not gonna have enough damage. They're gonna need the Void to get another a damage item. It's getting an MKP. Okay, that's gonna be a good start for them. Beastmaster has a lot of damage. If he can actually like focus. Let's say he can pretty much kill the supports single-handedly by himself.
Well, he was 2v1 against them and he got a kill and walked away.
Yeah, he's really strong. He has the 25 talent as well, the attack speed, so his stuff attacks very quickly now. The Necrobook, very strong now with the talent.
It does feel like there's a lot of pressure on General though, you know? Like I guess finally they get another damage item. MKB out for the Void, but with Dendi going this build and the Void not having the best farm, it's just... it's like the Beastmaster has to get a lot of solo kills almost.
Oh, okay, so I can see the idea. So he went for the cooldown reduction talent, and he has this Hex now, and he's building an Altering Core. So he's like having
it's like perma-Hex.
Yeah, he's gonna have like a...
He wants to be Tinker!
What the heck? The game is gonna be over now, if they don't do anything.
Better come defend soon. They're gonna heal up that next speed. Roar comes out right as the BKB's committed. Good job keeping Ame in position, but the Boulder Smash is there and Crystallize. Can they follow this up properly? He's got the Lotus protecting him. He wants to go in. There's the Chrono. Oh, only gets one, but at least it's the Omni. Can they bring him down in time? Just going for the auto attacks. They will find the kill. So 2 have fallen. They look for more with maybe being kited controlled for now. They can kill him once. Can they kill him again? They might need some help here if they want to turn this fight around. Requiem a bit premature from Dendi, and maybe just comes charging in. Oh, the timing wasn't quite right. Now they're going to glimpse back Crystallize. He's low. He walks back towards safety. General coming in. Can he finish the job? He slays the Viper, but he needs a little more. The Carapace. Ame just chewing through the backlines here.
Satanic.
Too much damage. Satanics his way right on the Crystallize. Shrugs it off. Still yet to get that Funnellator Rex. Creeps are starting to march in mid, though. They need more. Buyback starting to fly out as the Viper currently dead. And they look for additional kills. Ame's low. The Gyro nearly dead.
Oh
Gyro will fall as well. Navi have held the line.
At what cost, bro? They used 3 buybacks, right?
3 buybacks and
no, 2 buybacks.
2 buybacks. Sorry, the Viper used one earlier, which is why he doesn't have it now. But they held the line, Winter. They're still not entirely out of this game.
I mean, they kind of screwed up. Okay, they're gonna just need... The Omni is gonna have his Arcanines. So right now he's just gonna stand like AFK somewhere. Oh, you chrono my teammate? Ding, R button.
Is that the sound your R button makes?
No, the GA.
Oh, okay. That was a great impression, Winter. Valve should hire you to voice act. Oh! Navi going for the big plays. Can't quite find the Air Spirit though.
We back.
And now they grab Crystallize. BKB. Time walk out. Can Navi fully retreat? They get the Roar. They want to go back in on Ame. This could be huge, but out comes the Guardian Angel as the Angels sing and smile upon LGD. They want to finish off General. No, they changed their mind. They're going to turn back the other direction. Suneko has the Winter's Curse. This could be timely. Where's the opening though? Dendi isolated now. The Chrono connecting. The Requiem's there. FY's outside of it, but can he keep anyone alive? Navi doing the damage. Ame. Satanic up, but the curse controls him. Keeps him at bay for the time being. The 3-hero Pale Roger with the Ravage and Navi. Godlike for General. A triple kill. They take the fight. 5 dead. 1 buyback on the table. Viper coming back. It's going to be 2v5, Winter.
The tung was too fast. Use the GA too fast, too early. And they shouldn't chase out as well. I mean, oh my god. What a game. Okay, I think it's GG. Right, it should be GG. They're gonna end the game right now.
Is Navi back now?
Yeah. They're more than back. They won
Straight for
already.
the throne. Straight for the throne. Look for the GG. The creeps are marching in mid, but it's not going to be fast enough for LGD as they swing up from the bottom lane. Navi pulling off another incredible miracle comeback.
Yeah, this is GG. It's too fast.
LGD will try. They'll try to hold this. Good. Witch's Curse. Now the Hex comes through, locking. Maybe in position. They completely controlled. Now the Hex is paying off. They've got the damage from Crystallize. And Yao, next on the list, the E-Blade comes out. How did LGD let this one slip away from them? Oh, it's a painful defeat, Winter. Gonna drop them to 0-2 here in the group stage.
What a play. Navi. They were like, what, 8k, 9k deficit at 15 minutes? If I wasn't mistaken.
Can't believe you were doubting Navi there, Winter.
What
really expected more of you.
I was just saying the state of the game at that time. Stats don't lie, bro. You see the number below the team kill score when you're behind? That doesn't lie.